My grandpa was a hardworking man who knew how to make smart financial decisions. He was loved by his community, respected for his wisdom, and built a substantial amount of wealth over his lifetime through choices that were simple yet profound. He wasn't the type to chase flashy investments or take unnecessary risks. Instead, he stuck to what worked and built generational wealth with strategies that seemed almost too simple to be true. I didn't fully appreciate the lessons he tried to pass down to me when I was younger, but now I realize the value in his words. He always said, wealth isn't just about making money, it's about making smart moves with what you have. And those smart moves, they still work today, even in a world of digital wallets and crypto hype. He wanted me to understand these life lessons as soon as possible, and now I'm sharing them with you. Here are some of the timeless money hacks my grandpa swore by, strategies that can still build real wealth today. Let's dive into Grandpa's wisdom. 1. The envelope system. Forget the trending budgeting apps. We're talking envelopes, physical paper envelopes. The wild part, this analog system beats digital every time. Here's how it works. You get paid, you cash out, yes, actual cash, then divide it into envelopes, rent, food, fun, and so on. When an envelope is empty, you stop spending in that category. It sounds simple, right? But here's where it gets wild. Studies show people spend 12 to 18% less when using cash. It's like giving yourself an instant raise. The physical act of handing over cash triggers pain receptors in your brain. It literally hurts, so you spend less. Try it for a month. You'll be shocked at how much you save. It's not about restriction, it's about awareness. You're not spending less, you're spending smarter. 2. The pay yourself first trick. This isn't just saving, it's a mindset shift that will change your financial life forever. Before you pay a single bill or buy a single latte, a chunk of your paycheck goes to savings. Automatically. Non-negotiable. Start with 10%. Too easy? Push it to 20. Still too easy? How about 50%? Yes, you heard me right. Some people save 70% of their income. When you pay yourself first, something magical happens. Your lifestyle adjusts automatically. You won't miss what you never saw. This one trick could be the difference between retiring at 65 and retiring at 40. No joke. It's not about deprivation. It's about prioritization. You're buying your freedom, one paycheck at a time. 3. The sleep on it rule. We've all been there. Late night scrolling on Amazon. Suddenly you need that gadget you've never heard of before. Stop, breathe, and sleep on it. Here's the kicker. It's not just about saving money. It's about training your brain. Every time you resist an impulse purchase, you're strengthening your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and self-control. You're literally making yourself smarter and more disciplined with every purchase you don't make. For the next month, try this. Any purchase over $100 gets a 24-hour waiting period. You'll be amazed at how many must-haves turn into, I don't need that overnight. And here's where it gets really powerful. Apply this to big life decisions. New job? Sleep on it. Relationship move? Sleep on it. You're not procrastinating. You're processing. Your subconscious is working overtime while you snooze. 4. The fix, don't replace mindset. We live in a throwaway culture. It feels like we need a new phone every year. It's like fast fashion and planned obsolescence. It's killing our wallets and our planet. Here's where it gets interesting. Learning to fix things doesn't just save you money, it rewires your brain. You start seeing the world differently. That $1,000 phone? Suddenly, it's not a black box, but a collection of fixable parts. This mindset extends beyond just stuff. Is your relationship on the rocks? Well, work to fix it. Is your business struggling? Dig in and repair it. This approach is a life philosophy disguised as a money hack. But here's the real mind bender. In a world of constant upgrades, being content with what you have is revolutionary. It's not about being cheap. It's about valuing what you own. It's about mastery over consumerism. The next time something breaks, hit up YouTube before the store. Try fixing something yourself. The satisfaction is addictive, and the skills you learn are priceless. Let this sink in. Everything is negotiable. Everything. That sticker price on that car you want? Well, it's a suggestion. How about your salary? Guess what? It's a starting point. And that late fee on your credit card? You guessed it. Even that is negotiable. When you negotiate, you're not just saving money. You're sending a message. You're telling the world that you know your worth. You know the value of $1, and you should be taken seriously. This skill compounds. The confidence you gain negotiating a cable bill bleeds into negotiating a raise. Suddenly, you're not just saving money, you're making more of it. But here's the secret. It's not about being adversarial. It's about finding win-win solutions. You're not trying to fleece anyone. You're trying to find fair value. Do this right, and you'll not only save money, but build relationships. So start small. Call your cable company, then your credit card company. Work your way up to salary negotiations. Then watch your savings and income skyrocket. 6. The cash is king principle. Your fancy plastic cards and digital wallets, they're making you poor. Here's why. Cash hurts. And that's a good thing. When you hand over physical bills, you feel it. Your brain registers the loss. Swipe a card, it's like Monopoly money. Too easy, too painless. Studies show people spend up to 83% more when using credit cards instead of cash. You heard that right, 83%. Next time you go out, bring only cash. Set a budget. Watch how your behavior changes. You'll think twice about that extra round or impulse buy. 7. The side hustle before it was cool. Everyone's talking about side hustles now, but Grandpa, he just called it working. It's not about working harder. It's about leveraging your time and skills in smart ways. Your day job pays you once for your time. A side hustle, it can pay you infinitely. The real magic happens when your side hustle intersects with your passions. You're not working anymore. You're getting paid to do what you love. Start small. What are you good at? What do people always ask you for help with? There's your side hustle. Monetize it. 8. The live below your means mantra. This one's simple, but it'll blow your mind. The quickest way to get rich is to stop trying to act rich. You heard me right. While your friends are flexing on Instagram with designer labels and luxury cars, you should be investing the difference. Here's the psychological hack. True wealth isn't about displaying status. It's about having options. It's about having freedom and security. Okay, try this. Take your current salary and figure out if you can live off half of it. I know, sounds crazy, but people do it. And they're not miserable. Actually, they're free. This isn't about deprivation, it's about intentionality. Every dollar you don't spend on fleeting pleasures is a soldier you're sending out to fight for your financial freedom. The math is simple. The gap between your income and your spending is your wealth. Widen that gap, and you're on the fast track to riches. Just remember that in a world that's constantly trying to upsell you, contentment is a superpower. Master it, and watch your wealth skyrocket. 9. The compound interest magic. Compound interest is the closest thing to financial magic. It's money, making more money. Invest $5,000 today with an 8% return. In 30 years, without adding another cent, you'll have over $50,000. That's the power of compound interest. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time, right now. 10. The knowledge is power investment. Last but not least, invest in your mind. Your brain is the ultimate compound interest machine. I'm not talking about traditional education, though that has its place. I'm talking about voracious, constant learning. Read everything you can get your hands on. Financial news, market trends, biographies of successful people. Knowledge compounds. The more you know, the more opportunities you can seize. But here's the twist. Don't just consume, create. These are the hacks that stood the test of time. My grandpa knew it, and now I do too. If you're ready to level up your financial game and dive deeper into more hacks like these, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community. Tap the bells so you never miss out on fresh content that'll help you stack cash, grow your wealth, and make smarter money moves.